said the first sentence, topic sentence, present the proof, claim that even in USA, different regions, different cultures use speech differently. The rest of the paragraph brings proof or example. Example of what? Caucasian teacher and Asian student. In our culture also, have you seen, when we go to principal sir or high authority, we don't have eye contact. In our culture, we are taught that when you stand in front of highly respectable people, don't look into their eyes, look down, right? Now, in paragraph 11, we have another thing. Another feature of academic writing is that, not always but often, academic writing may present information in tables, graphs, diagrams, pictures, visuals. So we have a table here. And this table presents how people use space in North American culture. For example, this paragraph, number 11, talks about North American culture. Let me read it first, then we'll move ahead and read this paragraph. Okay, here we are reading somewhere, right? Yes. Ethnically diverse workplaces can be similarly booby-trapped. What is a booby trap? If you know, what is a booby trap? Booby trap is if you are a soldier and you are in the battlefield, and if you are walking in the enemy zone, then they hide bombs below the ground. And if you step on them, it explodes and you get killed. That's a booby trap, right? So here, this is a metaphor to mean that if you do not know how people use this space, you will have a situation like in the battlefield, because somebody will be angry at you, somebody will shout at you, somebody may file a case against you, right? Now, read this quickly, this table here. Okay. Quickly. So when they have intimate conversation, they may be as close as touching or 18 inches. These are private conversation situations, right? People who are emotionally close. And if other people invade this space, there will be a problem. And how they speak? Whisper. If they come very close, they'll whisper, you know. And when I speak, I can't hear people. Right? I was whispering. Did you hear me? No. Right? Then, second, personal conversation. 18 inches to 4 feet, lower end is handshake, soft voice. If we are, for example, over the counter or in the kitchen, for example, the mom is cooking in the kitchen and you are hungry, you can talk, right? With soft voice. Then third, social conversation. 4 feet and 12 feet, full voice. Distance, salespeople, customers, right? In the workplace. Last is public space, greater than 12 feet, like this one, right? Situation of teaching in a classroom, loud voice. So we have this situation, right? Okay. Such glitches. So look here. This is called this sentence. Glitch means mistake. And such mistake means in paragraph 11 and 10, you read two examples. In paragraph 10, you read example of Estonians and Russians. In paragraph 11, you read example of Caucasian and Asian. So such glitches means that example. Such glitches are all the more likely. Now the claim, this again claim, proof or claim, because spatial behavior is automatic. This because is reason marker. Space use is automatic. No, you know, when in public place, when people are using space the right way, you are never aware about it. The moment they make a mistake, you become quite alert and aware. When people play by the rule, you are not aware. When people break the rule, you become quite cautious. It snaps into focus only when someone does not play by the rules. Say, and for example, now see, the example. Again, this is claim. Say an American businessman is alone in a roomy elevator when another man enters. The newcomer fails to perform the national ritual of taking a corner and staring into space. Americans, when they are in an elevator, and if what to do, they will be in the corner and they look in the space. You come in, they won't look in your eyes like Nepali people, right? Like us. Americans don't have eye contact with strangers. And if you are with an American and you don't follow this rule, the American will think, oh, this guy must be a terrorist, or a weird fellow, or a gay fellow, or a criminal, or a thief, or a robber. I must get out of here. Right? Okay. Instead, he stands a few inches away without knowing that Americans don't like it, smiling, which is simple politeness in some cultures like Middle Eastern cultures. You, the American, start to search for a reasonable explanation. Okay. Says psychologist Eric, now look again. This is also another authority. What is this? Authority. Eric Nobles, and you will see that most of the time she brings psychologists. In this essay, you will see more than 3-4 times she brings a psychologist as an example to support her idea. At the University of Arkansas, and you will see that almost all authorities are university professors. In many cases, you come up with one reasonable explanation without even being aware of it. You say, is this guy a pickpocket? Is he a psychotic? If no explanation seems to fit, you just think, this guy is weird and I must get out of here. This guy is weird, I had better get out of here. Okay, we stop here. We have 5 minutes time. We'll continue 13 to 18 next class. Open a new page. New page. Put today's date. Put today's date.